Welcome back to my channel. It's story time. Was my high school best friend a pick-me? Let's talk about it. Okay, so this started on a spring break trip with my best friend at the time. We're gonna call her Jessie, okay? So at this point, Jessie and I had known each other for about a year. I met her my senior year of high school. And we just clicked. You know those people that you just click with. We were just like this, okay? People would literally meet us and they would be like, "Oh my goodness, you guys have probably gone to school together, like known each other since middle school." We were like, "No, we literally just met a year ago." So it's like one of those friendships, right? Okay, so we're going on this trip for spring break. We're going to Mexico. We're so excited to go down for this trip. It's gonna be so much fun. And we were going with a big group, and like everybody in this big group was like split into separate groups, and we were gonna drive down to Mexico. There was one group that was going down a couple of days earlier, and we ended up in like separate groups, which we were kind of bummed about. So she ended up going down a couple days early, and then I was in a group going a couple days later. One of the people in our group that like we all met was this guy. We're gonna give him a name. We're gonna call him, let's say Brad, okay? So Brad, super nice guy. We all met him. We found it, we're in separate groups. So she goes down a couple days early and I end up in a car with Brad. Brad is the one who ends up like driving us down to Mexico. We got a chance to talk and he's a super nice guy, so kind, like so friendly. And just like hung out and had a really fun time. We're like joking around with everybody else, like in the car. I like met so many cool people that like I wouldn't have met if I didn't go on this trip. So I'm so glad that I went. But it was a really cool trip. We had a really good time on the way down, had so much fun. We finally get there. Okay, my hair was in braids for this. My curly girls know that girls on vacation are so difficult to deal with just because there's so many products you have to pack. Like nobody has the space for that, okay? There's so many brushes and then it just takes so much time. Like you don't want to be on vacation and like everyone's like, "Oh, let's go do this and go do that and like have fun." And you're like, "Oh no, I have to do my hair." No, like no one wants to spend hours on their curly hair, okay, in the middle of a vacation. So I got my braids. They looked great, okay? A lot of people don't know that much about like black hair, okay, or braids. So I love like talking about it and telling people about it if they're like curious, right? So we're in Mexico and I'm with this best friend. I'm with Jessie and we are talking to Brad, okay? And he was like, took an interest in like my hair and my braids, right? And I had like some cool jewelry in it and stuff. And I was like explaining the braids to him basically. I was like that it's like not all my hair, that like some of it's extensions and like they braided in and such and such and such, and just kind of like explaining the process, right? And he was like, "Oh my gosh, that's like so interesting." Like he's like, "I couldn't even tell that they were extensions. Like that's so crazy. Like I thought your hair was really that long." Which is so funny to me. And okay, I don't know even when to say this part, but I feel like maybe now's a good time to say it. Okay, Brad was definitely Jesse's type, okay? He had dark hair, he was tall, he was a really good looking guy. He was a bit older than us, okay? And he was already in a relationship, right? And actually, so was my friend Jessie. She also had a boyfriend, but he did not come on this spring break trip with us. He didn't want to go. So we like, okay, whatever. So anyways, Brad was definitely her type, right? I knew this. And I could tell she really thought he was cute because like the way she would act around him, I'm like, you know, it's your best friend, you know. I'm like, girl. So anyways, so I'm talking to Brad about my hair, right? Talking about the braids and such, and then I'm talking about the extensions part. Tell me why. She's like listening to this whole conversation. It's really just me and him going back and forth. She's just like kind of there and like was really quiet during this whole conversation. all of a sudden, when I start talking about the part of it being like extensions, that my hair is not actually that long, it's not to my waist, right? She like finally chimes into the conversation, okay? And tell me why she like gets all like excited. And I'm like, oh, I wonder like what she's gonna say. She goes, yeah, you know, like her hair, yeah, when she takes her braids out, it's literally to here. Are you guys seeing this? She does her fingers like this, not even this, like this. Her hair is to here and puts it to her scalp. Guys, when I say the rage was bubbling up inside of me because I cannot stand it when girls try to put you down the second they're in front of a guy that they think is cute. It pisses me off. I hate that pick me attitude where it's just like getting male attention at any cost, okay? Oh my goodness. Literally does her fingers like this, okay? Rage is bubbling up inside of me. I'm so irritated, and I'm usually the type of person that like will let things go, okay? I'm not the like hold on to grudges or like get super mad if people are like kind of rude. I'm like water off a duck's back, you know, and all that. So I'm like, okay, it's not that big of a deal, whatever. Usually I let it go. This time I was like, I don't think I can just fully let this go. I have to say a little something. And okay, guys, at this point, I was literally seeing red. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember exactly what I said, but it was something along the lines of like, kind of like, girl, be for real. Like, kind of like, you know, that's not true. And I think he definitely felt the awkward vibes and like was ready to skedaddle. He was like, girl fight. So he like was like, oh, okay, I've got to like go do such and such. I'll like see you guys later, right? So he leaves and we are like walking away. And I am like, I cannot believe she just did that. Like, oh my goodness. I was like, is she serious right now? And okay, going back, she has a boyfriend. Can we talk about that? I was like, okay, this wasn't the first time that she had kind of done something like that in front of guys, but every time that it had happened before, it was when she was single. So I just thought like, okay, I guess she just really wants a boyfriend really bad. And like, okay, it's whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Now she has a literal boyfriend and I'm like, what do you gain from this? Literally, what are you getting from this? I don't understand, okay? She literally has a boyfriend. He's in a relationship too. Girl, what? Girl, what? So I was like, okay, still like kind of peeved. And I felt like I didn't want to like fully let her off the hook because I am someone that can kind of like let people walk all over me sometimes. And I don't stand up for myself as much as I should. But I didn't want to like fully just like put her on blast. So I just like made like a little like joke. So, okay, he's walking away and we're walking back the other direction. And I just look at her. I don't know, this might be kind of bad because I probably shouldn't have done this. But I said, it's like, oh, somebody's got like a little crush, like with a little flirty. And all of a sudden I realized like she's next to me. She stopped walking. So I turn around and I look at her and she's standing there. Her face, guys, is like white as a ghost. She literally looks like she saw a ghost. And she's like, like, what do you mean? She was like, you know, I have a boyfriend, right? I was like, oh, yeah, no, like, sorry. I guess it was just like a bad joke. And went on about my day. But oh my goodness, it felt so good just to kind of check her a little bit. Like, girl, you have a boyfriend and you're gonna act like that, knowing full well like she was not kidding. It's not like it was like a joke or she was like trying to be funny. Like, she fully was like trying to lie to this man and tell him that my hair was to here. Yo, it's literally, it's to here. I was like, so anyways, I'm not friends with Jessie anymore. Not that that needs to be said. I'm sure you guys figured as much. But that is one of my story times for today. Let me know if you want to hear another Jessie story because I do have some more. But thanks for watching. Bye.